You have low testosterone because of this, bro. Ah. And most of you guys watching this, you probably tried everything. You've been eating the right diet. You've been going to the gym. You've been lifting weights. You've been going to sleep early. But one of the major reasons why a lot of guys, even despite doing everything right, have low testosterone is because of two major things, honestly. Number one, you're under recovering from the gym and you're increasing and spiking your cortisol, right? Which I'll talk about like cortisol and why that happens, which is usually because you are not eating carbs or you're not eating enough carbs. Like a lot of guys, why they have low testosterone is because they're a bunch of pussies and believe the fucking carnivore propaganda that carbs are bad. Carbs are not bad for you, right? You need them if you want to have high testosterone. Trust me. And the second thing is you're not speaking to women. So let's talk about the first one. So cortisol maxing and all that is not good, right? Chances are you're cortisol maxing by not eating enough fruits and carbs. So a lot of guys on the internet lately have been hopping on testosterone, like TRT, and it's been promoted pretty heavily because of the fact that these guys are like supposedly have low symptoms of testosterone, even though just one bad day of testosterone or a couple of weeks isn't the problem. The problem is you, bro. The problem is the fact that you're probably cortisol maxing in some sort of way. You're probably stressed about shit that doesn't matter. You're not eating enough carbs in the gym. Like I'm telling you, like a lot of like reasons why you have low testosterone is because you listen to the fucking carnivore propaganda or you listen to the vegan propaganda, right? You need carbs if you want to have high levels of testosterone. I'm telling you, you do, right? Carbs are one of the things that actually reduce inflammation and stress, like cortisol. Like they reduce cortisol. Like carbs literally reduce cortisol. So if you want to have higher levels of testosterone, you need to reduce your cortisol. Most of you fucking guys, right, are listening. Like you are probably like, don't fall to this propaganda. You probably haven't fallen for it yet, but you probably have. The reason why you have low testosterone is not because you need to fucking take steroids. It's not because of microplastics. It's literally because you're not eating enough carbs. And I'm talking about like specifically from fruits, not bullshit carbs from like like or pizza and fucking weird junk food or junk food in general. You're just not eating enough carbs. And you're probably overtraining in the gym as well. So you're pretty much cortisol maxing. So that's one of the major reasons. You're lifting in the gym for too long. You're lifting for more than an hour. You're not recovering in between sessions from the gym enough, meaning you're probably like working out for more like 6 times a week, which is spiking up your cortisol constantly. And your nervous system, because of this, is fucked up. Not good. No bueno. Right? No bueno at all, bro. No bueno. So how do you actually fix the cortisol maxing shit? Eat more carbs. Make sure your mental health is up to date, meaning that you're meditating every single day. You're you're not constantly stressing yourself over shit that doesn't really matter. And you're having enough rest in between your gym sessions. Right? A lot of you guys probably don't recover like you probably don't recover as much as you could or as you should from the gym. You probably don't, bro. So again, recover from the gym properly. Don't be a dumbass. Recover properly from the gym. Okay? Sleep as much as you fucking can. Eat carbs. Don't be scared of carbs. Carbs are not gonna cause you diabetes, bro. They're not. Specifically from fruits, they're not gonna cause you diabetes. Like, goddamn, bro. Like, stop being such a fucking pussy and being scared of sugar from fruits, which is the healthy type of sugar. Right? That's the first thing. Cortisol maxing. Reduce your cortisol, bro. Stop stressing over every little thing about like uh testosterone. Like every little thing is gonna affect you. Yeah, of course everything's gonna affect you, but that's normal. Your body fluctuates on how much testosterone it produces because testosterone is really costly for the body, right? So stop making it more costly by increasing your stress. Reduce your stress as much as you fucking can. And it's easier said than done sometimes, right? But you can do it. Honestly, it's not that difficult. It just takes a little bit of time to reduce your cortisol. And again, one of the best ways is just to control your breathing, breathe slower, breathe deeper. That's one of the best ways to actually reduce your cortisol and eating more carbs. Especially before and after your training, you should be eating a fuck ton of carbs, right? Not to the point that you're feeling fat, but to the point that you actually like increase your testosterone, to the point that you're not feeling fat, to the point that it's a good amount. You should be eating like 5 grams of carbs per kilogram of body weight. So pretty much for every 2 pounds, you should be eating 5 grams of fucking carbs. So that's like 2.5 for one pound. You should be eating that much. You're eating too little amount of carbs. Like most of you guys out there, most of you like men out there, most men out there, the reason why they feel like shit and they need to hop on TRT, right? Why they don't have like high sex drive, high libido, right? Is because of cortisol and the fact that you're not eating enough carbs. I'm telling you, like you're probably not even getting enough sunlight either. So make sure you're getting sunlight. Make sure you're reducing your cortisol, and make sure you're eating a fuck ton of carbs. Now let's talk about the next thing, which is talking to talking to women. You're too much of a bitch to talk to a girl. And I already explained this in a recent video. Testosterone, the reason why it evolved, the reason why we have testosterone in the first place. Why is for clapping? It is for clappy cheeks. Us. It's a sex hormone for a reason. It's a sex hormone for a reason. It's because testosterone was made for us to clap cheeks, to reproduce, and have more children. So if you're not talking to girls, giving your body a reason to produce testosterone, you're gonna have low T. You're gonna feel like shit. You're gonna have low sex drive because you're not giving your body a reason, or you're not even thinking about girls in the first place. You're not thinking and being motivated by fucking pussy. Like men who are high testosterone, who have like really high levels of testosterone, they're motivated by sex and status and competing and being better than other men. You probably have a pussy mindset and don't give a shit about improving yourself to be better than other men and dominate men and being a better man so more women suck your dick. Like literally, you have such a pussy mindset towards life. You have a lip dick mindset towards life. You don't care about competing, right? That's a major reason why you have low testosterone. You don't give a shit about competing. That's why you feel like a bitch. That's why you feel like you have low sex drive. That's the reason why you don't feel good all the time. Is because you're not giving your body a reason, right? You're not challenging your body. You're not giving it a reason at all to produce testosterone. Because if you're living a normal life where you're not competing, you're not challenging yourself, you're not speaking to girls, right? You're not competing against other men, and you're not saying in your head like, "Oh shit, I'm competing against other men, and I need to be better in order for me to actually get to clap some cheeks." Right? You're not using this fucking mindset, which again I explained this in entirety in my testosterone course, how to actually adopt this mindset and stop being a bitch. But honestly, I'm gonna tell you real quick how to do that, right? For free, for free, bro. But you can go check out my course to get a more in depth, like fucking feeling of this. But you're being too much of a bitch. Honestly, you care so much about you versus you mindset that you have forgotten that life is a competition. Life is a competition. And when you don't tell yourself that life is a competition and that you need to be better than other men, that you need to compete and dominate so you can get the girl that you want, or women, or multiple women, and clap some fucking cheeks. And sure, this isn't morality and this is bad and shit like that. But again, do you want higher levels of testosterone or not? This demonstrates how much of a fucking man you are. If you don't have this mindset where you want to dominate and be better than other men so you can make more money, clap some more cheeks, and be just a better man, higher status, more respectable man. If you don't care about any of those things, you don't care about what people think, and it's just a you versus you have low testosterone, buddy. You do not need to check your levels at all. I can tell you have low testosterone by the fact that you don't attack life like it's a competition, like you are not taking life seriously in the sort of way that it's a competition. Life is supposed to be more fun this way. Life is literally more fun when you compete, when you are like, I want to be better than other men. Like life is literally a lot. It's 100 times better. You have higher levels of testosterone. You're giving your body a reason to produce more testosterone. You're not producing more testosterone simply by the fact that you're not competitive. You're not driven by clapping cheeks, and you are so in touch with your fucking feminine side of you versus you. Which, by the way, women are more competitive of you, more competitive, way more competitive than you, because they literally shit like they lie to each other just to get an advantage over one over the other, right? We as men don't even have to do that. But like again, we've lost this fucking masculine fucking urge, this fucking human primal thing nowadays of competing because of participation trophies, because of all this weak pussy propaganda, and you falling into it, bro. You falling into the participation shit. Like, no, it's not nice to lose, bro. I fucking hate losing. I love winning though. Winning is fun. Dominating other men and showing that you're just better, that you will never they will never catch up to you is fun. That's why you have low testosterone, bro, because you don't see life as a competition. You don't see life as a competition. You see it as a normal thing of like, oh shit, it's just me versus me. I need to be better than my older self. Normal, yeah, the old version of me. Yeah, that's cute. That's cute, bro. That's cute. No wonder you have fucking boobs as a dude. No wonder you have boobs. No wonder your dick is 3 inches, bro. No wonder you have one testicle. Like, goddamn. Me versus me? The fuck? No one gives a fuck if you're better than your older self. People, society, and if you don't care about what people think, then you're a fucking psychopath. But society, who gets the rewards of life, they care about who's the better man, not the you versus you shit. They don't care about who, like, people will, look, people will lie to you and say that that's not the truth, right? But everyone's like, nowadays, like women will not say the truth, right? They only like show it to you if you're like the right type of man. But women are not. Women are always gonna lie, right? Because women don't even know what they want, right? And most people don't know what they want these days, and including men. A lot of men are like, they act like fucking women, right? And you're acting like one right now. But everyone subconsciously looks up to the man who's higher than them because there is a social hierarchy. This is how life works. Life is social hierarchy. Life is who is better, right? Life rewards the man who is better than everyone else, the better fucking human being, because there are superior human beings. And when you adopt this mindset, you grow another testicle back, bro. You grow your two fucking balls. Once you like your balls finally drop. Even though they were supposed to drop when you were a fucking baby. Your balls finally drop when you adopt this mindset I'm talking about. That life is a competition, that you're supposed to compete with other women. I mean, not with for other women. For women. You're supposed to compete for status. To be better than other fucking men. You're competing with other men. Sorry, not with women. You're supposed to be competing. Sorry, not with women. You're not competing with women. You're competing with other fucking men. Life is a competition, bro. And if you don't understand that, maybe you do need to fucking take some fucking testosterone. But once you finally understand this, it's like, oh shit. The whole reason why I have low testosterone because I'm not driven, I'm not competitive, I'm a pussy. And if you actually realize that and you make a change, good for you. For those guys that clicked off, fuck them, okay? If you're actually listening to my advice and you understand that this is the reason why you have low testosterone is because you're a fucking bitch and you are not competitive and you fucking like feel something inside of you because I'm saying this shit to you, good for you, bro. Respect to you for the fact that you actually understand what I mean. But life is a competition. I am telling you, life is a complete damn competition. The better man, the better person, the better human being gets the job, right? It's just how it is. And you can cry and complain and be a pussy and cry and cry and cry and cry. But again, we've raised our generation to be weak like this. You want to keep being weak? You want to have one testicle? You want to keep being a low testosterone motherfucker, or you want to listen to what I'm saying and start competing, right? It's up to you, bro. Well, that's pretty much it for this video. Ah, you new to the channel. Click the subscribe button. My name is Ricky Cervantes, by the way. Go check out my course too. Other than that, peace out. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it.